Hi, thank you, Nina. Winter wonderland out there, but plenty of disruption for the big return to school and to work today. And there's a lot of lying snow, including across parts of East Anglia, but especially across northern and eastern Scotland. Over a foot of snowfall in some areas. Is there more to come? Well, yes, there is. It's staying cold, icy for much of the rest of the week. So watch out for the ice too. A mixture of sleet, snow with some rain at times. And we could see some more disruption towards the south this time by the end of the week. I will have more later.
OK, we'll see you then. Thanks, Elizabeth.
Hello there, good evening. It will stay bitterly cold for many of us as we head through the rest of this week. There's already plenty of lying snow for some North Sea facing coasts, such as here in East Anglia, but especially across northern Scotland. Some spots have recorded more than a foot of lying snow already, and there is more to come. Some very icy conditions, but a little less cold through the day on Tuesday. So there will be a mixture of rain, sleet and some snow too. Watch out for possible disruption towards the southern half of the UK later on through the working week, with possibly a named storm and some heavy snowfall to come in the forecast, but still a lot of uncertainty. Here's that less cold air though, the snow levels rising through Tuesday morning across the north and the west. Still some snow on the leading edge and another few centimetres of snowfall for parts of Aberdeenshire, but still very cold towards the east, milder towards the west as the wind backs more westerly, but the northerly is coming back through the day on Wednesday. It's a blustery night. There'll be a band of rain, sleet, some wet snow pushing southwards and eastwards. This is the story on Wednesday then. Brisk northerly winds developing again, particularly for these North Sea facing coasts, with some snow showers again here, milder out towards the west, but plenty of added wind chill to factor into these temperatures. Now on Thursday, it's another cloudy, cold feeling day with more snow accumulations in the north. Watch out for some snow in the south, perhaps by Friday. You can do that on the BBC weather app. Bye for now. Hey there, let's take a brief look now at the weather for the week ahead, which in the short term is still looking bitterly cold for much of the rest of the week. There's plenty of lying snow too, including for North Sea facing coasts such as here in East Anglia, especially too for northern Scotland. More than a foot of snowfall recorded already in some places, and there is more to come in the forecast. More Met Office weather warnings in force for snow and for ice. Slightly less cold air through the day on Tuesday, a mixture of sleet, snow with rain for some, and there could possibly be some disruption later on through the working week for southern areas with a named storm and possibly some heavy snow too, but still a lot of uncertainty. But here comes that less cold air behind these weather fronts as we head through the small hours of Tuesday. So the snow levels, parts of Western Scotland and Northern Ireland, will be rising as we head through the night and through Tuesday morning as well. Still a good dusting though across parts of Aberdeenshire. Some ice further south too, with possibly snow flurries across the North Midlands running down through East Anglia as the day wears on. But there will be some wintry sunshine around. Look at these temperatures rise out towards the west, 6 to 8 degrees Celsius as the wind backs more westerly. Still just 2 degrees Celsius towards the east though. Now this will be a band of rain, sleet and some wet snow gradually tracking southwards and eastwards as we head through Tuesday night and into Wednesday. Notice how the winds are picking up towards Irish Sea coast, towards Channel coast as well, starting to draw down more of a northerly wind. Again, there will be some icy stretches, but with the air being mixed up by the strength of the wind, it won't be quite so cold as it has been in recent nights. Now, the area of low pressure will bring some strong winds first towards these western coasts and then eventually towards eastern facing coasts as we head through the day on Wednesday. So it's a very blustery day all in all, and we are expecting more snow showers to run down through Aberdeenshire into northeast England, perhaps just brushing East Anglia too. So a very windy day. There will be some sunshine, plenty of dry weather. We'll start to see more snow accumulations perhaps across northern Scotland. There will be plenty of added wind chill. So once again, we're tapping into that cold Arctic air with the northerly wind, and the temperatures will start to drop. So more snowfall across northern Scotland as we head through Thursday. A bitterly cold feeling day with that wind, and there'll be plenty of cloud. Take a look at this rain towards the south. Now we could see an area of low pressure develop here, and that could cause some problems. Here are the temperatures on Thursday. Cold air towards the north, milder air towards the south. Now where the rain hits that colder air, it could possibly turn to snow, and you'll see the tight squeeze on the isobars here. The position of this area of low pressure will tell us exactly where that rain will be turning to snow and how strong the winds will be as well. So do keep an eye on the forecast. There could possibly be some disruptive weather towards southern and eastern areas in particular by the time we get to Thursday night and into Friday, with maybe a named storm on the cards too. At the moment, this is how the weekend is looking though, largely dry on Saturday, and then we turn our attention to the Atlantic. These Atlantic fronts will start to push through, snow on the leading edge before the westerly wind brings that milder Atlantic air coming through. So this is how it's looking as we head through the weekend and indeed into the following week for our capital cities. The air will be turning milder and anything falling out of the sky will be falling as rain. There's more on the BBC Weather.